So for orientation, I'll just give you some quick color legend coding here. So on the iPad that you can see in front of you, the orange polygons with the dashed outline is critical habitat. The purple polygons are existing approved WHAs. The green polygon is a new WHA that I was field checking to see if we could develop sufficient rationale to proceed with a WHA for this area. Unfortunately, as you can see on the iPad, a lot of the area has been logged within it, and I'll just zoom in and show you, but you can see it's extensively cut with the exception of that one small portion of it. I did find a pair of wissa in that one small portion, but we are now standing down on the very bottom edge, and a blue triangle again indicates our current position. So let's take a look, because this question is supposed to illustrate whether or not BMPs are being applied effectively inside this area of critical habitat. So we know the retention target that Canfor has said that they would achieve is about 85 stems per hectare based on the 2014 BMPs. In actuality, without doing plots, I can't really tell, but I suspect this is fairly close to 85 stems per hectare. The problem is that was based on BMPs developed in 2014. The 2023 BMPs were rewritten to move that retention target up to 170 stems per hectare, and that was in recognition of the fact that the 85 target was much too low. The other challenge is what's being done around active BMPs. So here you see, active PNTs. So this is a Williamson sapsucker potential nest tree, or previously used nest tree, that is actually fairly riddled with cavities. There's 9 wissa cavities in this tree, as well as 4 pileated woodpecker cavities on the back side. And I'm not going to bother walking around and showing you that. But yeah, so the problem is now that this wissa previously used nest tree, and one of those cavities looks quite active right up at the top. Will it be reused again? And according to Les, if that nest tree is greater than 100 or so meters from the edge of the forest that's unlogged, which is about 180 meters away, if it's greater than 100 meters, that bird, her wissa, will not reuse that nest tree. So we've essentially rendered a residence, which is a wissa nest, so it's a residence for a federally listed SARA Schedule 1 endangered species. We've rendered that residence ineffective, which is a contravention of SARA, and we're also compromising the critical habitat within the entire polygon, as you could see from the iPad. So that's just what I wanted to show you, just for illustrative purposes of how the BMPs are being applied inside federally mapped critical habitat for this species. So there you go.